I'm about to begin an energy portrait. It is an in-depth, highly perceptive look at a person's soul journey. But before I do them, I'm going to do something that I've just begun as part of my practice, which is to pick up 1 or 2 or 3 of these incredibly wonderful, beautiful oils by Nelumbi.com. I found these at a psychic fair. I approached the fellow who was selling them and tried each of them, and let me tell you, as I tried each one, I was transported into other realms. It was astounding. I've tried homeopathic remedies, I've tried other kinds of flower remedies, and while each one has been effective, nothing has ever affected me like these. So because I know it's going to enhance what I can bring through in this portrait that I'm about to do, I'm going to start off with a blue lotus. I just put a little bit here, and then I put it on my third eye. Holy, holy, holy is the whole earth. And not only the earth, but its matrix, the great sun, its matrix, all that is in the ever unfolding, spiraling becoming. It is in the becoming that we find ourselves. It is in the becoming that we know ourselves to be more than the one being that we seem to be when we look in a mirror. This, my dears, is the secret of becoming, knowing that we are not alone, knowing that we are greater and bigger, and also smaller than anything we can conceive of. And it doesn't matter. The size doesn't matter. What matters is how we comport ourselves, how we own our truth, how we know that we are who we are, and who we are is divine creator energy. We are nothing but divine creator energy. How could there be anything else? Everything around us is divine creator energy filtered through the DNA of our physical being, and for humans, certainly, filtered through the emotional load that we have taken on. Jaringor hoshikandare tirikachindara urandre kata teda urandre kata chigarindre hegare dorondo ale katarhekato rundro hokashigare nentara orandre hekaku orandre katase oranda kare tarindre kata chira orandre katate chikndro datrakare ware katashinda orante ja. That was the blue lotus oil. Now let's see what we're going to get when we try another one. I picked up the pink. The last time I used the pink, I was overwhelmed by the feeling of the Shekhinah, the divine feminine, the great mother. Let's see what happens this time. And before I even open it, I'm being impulsed to invite you to take a deep breath and think of everybody you love. Think of what you love. Think of what you love about yourself. What you love about yourself. Imagine it sitting in your solar plexus. Breathe it up, and it reaches your heart. Breathe it up, and it goes through your throat. Breathe it up, and it goes through your third eye, that magic place that opens the world to us. Breathe it up, and it goes into the crown chakra and to the wider imagination. And that's just holding this bottle. I'm going to try it another one now. This is the pink lotus oil from Nelumbi. Dashigare duranda kareataze horanea. Oh, my beloved, do not fear what you fear. Do not fear what is in front of you. Do not fear what is in back of you. Oh, my beloved, do not fear the thoughts on your mind. Do not fear what other people have said. Oh, my beloved, what you fear is what will grow up around you like a thicket, preventing you from seeing what lies beyond. There is always something that lies beyond. And yes, there may be frightening things that lie in back of you. And perhaps at night you can see these things and feel them crawling up your back, ready to strike. But oh my beloved, it's not all there is. There is hope, and there is the determination of the heart to go and go and go. And always trust that the love that you feel is greater than the fear, because fear does not produce growth. I'm going to say that again. Fear does not produce growth. Love produces growth. Love is what makes us feel bigger than we ever thought we could be. It is love that is the highest form of who we are. While you fear, also know that you can go beyond it. And that was the pink. Now we're going to try the white. The white lotus oil from Nelumbi.com. Nelumbo is the Latin word for lotus, so Nelumbi is the plural. And, oh, by the way, it is skin oil. It is delicious on the skin, and it smells fantastic. Where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this right here. I'm being impulsed to put it right at the top of my crown chakra. And a little bit more. I see myself as big as a condor, but beautiful in a way that the condor is not. The condor is strikingly handsome. But what I see of myself is a winged being with white and turquoise wings, flying over the earth, and knowing that the bird's eye view takes in everything and does not get ensnared by the small details. And so I hope for this session, in the art form that I've chosen as my most delightful, to not become ensnared by the details, to enjoy the wider bird's eye view, and to know that my perception is the perception of the possible. So I'm telling you, these oils are extraordinary. I'm not putting you on. This is not a sales pitch, but I am sharing it with everybody I know. I went traveling recently and I brought it everywhere I went, and I had people try it out. And a lot of people were also very, very moved by what they felt. I hope you will too. Nelumbi.com.